Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Toothpick and Paprika Podcast. We are filming our first live podcast. I'm Toothpick. Paprika should be here soon. We're doing like a Halloween theme, obviously. We're gonna be like,
What are you doing? Why are you dressed like that?
why are you dressed like that?
I thought we were doing vampires.
I thought we were doing like cute vampire girlies from the media.
I don't think you were specific enough. I'm clearly a vampire. We weren't, okay.
Yeah,
We didn't talk enough about this. We didn't plan it well enough.
your face is white.
That's what a vampire's like. I'm technically, if
And
I was a
I'm
vampire, I would
blood.
be showing, but I'm pale. I can't go out in the sun. I'm like, I want to suck your blood. Like, that's what I'm like.
Do you want to change, or are we going to do the whole podcast like this?
Whatever.
Okay.
We'll change. I mean, we'll do it like this.
All right. Well, everyone, welcome to the Toothpick and Paprika Podcast. I'm Toothpick.
I'm Paprika, and apparently you're also
A vampire.
a vampire. I'm a better vampire. I'm a more classic vampire.
That would be cute vampires. Not that I look the cutest. This is one of my cheaper cosplays, I would say. I'll give a couple guesses to the audience if anyone wants to guess who I am. 3, 2, 1. I'm one of the sisters in Resident Evil Village. And I wanted to wear a wig.
And I'm Dracula. That wasn't clear.
Obviously. Today, I'm thinking Halloween podcast. We're going to discuss...
Just, I think like Goosebumps we mentioned, like how Haunting Hour, how we got very much like, I mean, at least how I got very into horror. Like you, I also love spooky things.
I love spooky things. I can't go as crazy as you do.
Yeah.
I am a scaredy cat. We could talk favorite horror movies.
Yeah.
And
We'll see
where it
goes.
takes us. Shall we start with Goosebumps? Because I know we're going to go all over the place regardless.
Yes. Okay. So literally, we're no strangers to Goosebumps. Us and our brother, we would go to the library, check out Goosebumps DVDs. I remember, I think I was really scared to get a library card after that because I didn't return one of them one time.
Really?
Okay.
They're kind
Favorite
of
Goosebumps.
I love the one with the mask, but it scares me really bad. I mean, that all scared me, honestly.
Yeah.
I used to, do that. I'm going to scream in the middle of the night until my parents come and see if I'm okay, because I think something's going to come and get me. Scariest Goosebumps, obviously. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry.
Living dummy.
No, you were going to catch it.
It's fine. I was going to say Slappy, so
Yeah.
same but different wavelengths.
Ghost Next Door. That was good. That kind of had a little twist to it.
Ooh. The two-parters?
Monsterland.
I
That's
rewatched
a
that
really
one
good
recently.
one.
Monsterland is scary.
It is. Yeah.
And that one's... I miss, full prosthetics and,
Yes,
bad,
yeah.
makeup and
not
costumes.
CGI.
It made it feel so much more real and scary. I feel like the same thing with, when the girl, the mask episode, when she had the mask
Mhm.
stuck on her face.
Yes. I feel like there's some classics also. Well, Monsterland's a classic, but to me, what I think of is Say Cheese and Die.
Oh, I forget about Say Cheese and Die.
Ones that I think of, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember the book of it too. What's Under the Sink? Is that what it was called? That one.
There was a couple that were always on that I didn't like the one with the clock, where he went back in time as a baby or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do. I think that may have. Wait. There was one that was a Haunting Hour that was that too.
It wasn't
but
a Haunting Hour. It was a Goosebumps.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though. There was. Oh my god, there's just so many good ones. I was just thinking of one. There's Scarecrow Walks at Midnight.
Oh,
Classic.
that one was scary. That one was scary.
Oh, you know which one I really like also? I don't even remember what the name of it was, but it was, they go in the house, I think it's a brother and sister, they go in the house, and it's a board game.
Yes.
That was good.
Remember, Cynthia Erivo meme. What was the, oh my god, why am I blanking? The Chillology. And she turned.
That was a classic.
And I mostly just remember the first one when she turned into a pig.
That was the first one. The second one was with the friend that was like, there was like the neighbors next door, like friends or whatever, and it was the friend and he
the
was
baseball.
And then there was the third one, which was his younger brother. He was like obsessed with like winning a prize or something, and he won something, and it was to be in that, what was it, like Kirkland? No.
Oh,
that's Costco brand.
It
was something. And it was whatever their land is, and to live in it forever. And it was like, and he, yeah.
Okay, here's my thing though. Like, the girl, she was a little greedy. She needed to have like a lesson about capitalism. What's wrong with wanting to win something?
I know, right? Like, you just like literally like would just look at envelopes and be like, "Oh, I lost."
Was there like a wax museum in that or something, or like
in that one or Goosebumps?
I feel like it was in the Chillology.
Let me look up Goosebumps. Shocker on Shock Street.
Yep.
I think that scared Henry.
That one did scare Henry.
Yeah.
Henry's our brother. Hey.
That was a really good one.
Also, not Spawn, but if they want to Spawn, I know we have probably like 3 followers, me, you, and our mother, but good stuff.
Night of the Living Dummy was just a classic because he looked terrifying too.
He did.
He was like Chucky.
Yeah, and I was already afraid of Chucky.
Yeah.
So I don't like, and I still am afraid of Chucky. I remember after watching Night of the Living Dummy, I got really afraid of dolls, and I took my like Samantha American Girl doll, and I hid her in the back of my closet and had her like look like towards the wall because I was like, I don't want to see her.
I did that with some of my dolls I had after watching Lily D. Which we'll get to, I think, in a second with that. But,
which makes me think, honestly, I wish Megan was scarier.
Yeah.
Like, I like Megan. I think she's kind of everything. But I wish she was scarier because all dolls are scary.
Yeah.
And if you collect dolls, you're a freak. Respectfully.
I'm trying to think of the one, Carlsville also is what it was called.
Carlsville, not Kirkland signature.
There was. Do you remember the one Goosebumps that was like? It had like a giant crab in it or something.
Wasn't that Shock Street?
No, it was Shrunken Heads. Something. It wasn't Shock Street though. I don't. No, it wasn't this one. Never mind. This is how I got my head shrunken. Or I got my shrunken head. No.
There was one that was like a blob that I gave everybody.
Deep Trouble. That's what it was. And there was like giant animals. It was weird. No. It was like a weird one. Library and rent the DVDs from there before streaming.
Yeah. Pre-streaming.
Pre-streaming.
TBH. If you fall off, plug my TikTok here. I do post my library hauls often. I haven't been to the library in a while because I'm employed now. But I love renting movies from the library. If something's not on streaming, like, get it from the library.
Easy peasy.
Like, what's wrong with that? But if something is on streaming, then I'm probably just going to stream it. I'm not going to, like, go out of my way.
Library.
Do get a library card if you don't have one already, but Goosebumps is on streaming. I think Hulu?
I know they have one of the seasons on Netflix, and I don't know where else.
I think they have it on Tubi, maybe.
Maybe. I'm sure it's somewhere.
It doesn't matter, you guys. You low-key did your makeup really good.
Thank you.
Is it too bright in here? I know you're not used to the lights like that.
It's burning a little bit, but like...
I thought, is it just light in general? I thought it was like sunlight.
No, like sunlight, like it like really burns me where like I have to go inside, but like basic light, it's just like, it's like bright, it burns a little bit, but it's like, It's fine. It's tolerable.
See, I'm like... So the funny thing about me is I think I'm technically not a vampire, but, like, I drink blood. So, like, come on, I'm a vampire. But...
so you see my confusion when we agreed to dress as vampires.
I said people who drink blood.
Okay. Whatever.
But what really gets me is the cold. So, like, when the AC turns on, it, like... That's why I have this cloak on. Because, like, if the cold hits my bare skin, all bets are off. I do not like it.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know what we can both agree on?
What?
Blood.
We have our pet here, too.
Oh, yeah. I have one, too. He's just sleeping right now. Because it's kind of the daytime. Oh! He woke up! Oh, my God! Brother! We've yet to actually drop suggestions in the chat.
We haven't named them
They're
yet.
both the same. Obviously, they're going to have different names, but they are, like, siblings. I think they're brothers.
Yeah. They look like brothers.
Yeah. Brother. Anyways. Haunting Hour.
Yeah. So, if, like, I feel like Haunting Hour is less known than Goosebumps. Goosebumps is also very popular. Haunting Hour, I think, if you grew up watching Goosebumps, you probably know Haunting Hour.
It was also more so your generation than mine. We're
That's
like
true.
3.5, we're like 4 years apart, basically. And I feel like, since I was the oldest and had younger siblings, I feel like I then ended up watching, like, some of the things that you guys were watching. And I think it was, like, a little bit, like, of a younger generation, but it was still scary and it was still good.
Because it was, like, it did come out, like, I mean, Goosebumps was, like, late 90s.
For reference, it had that one girl in it who plays Max when he turns into a girl in Wizards of Waverly Place.
Bailey Madison? Madison Bailey? Bailey Madison is Adam Sandler.
Wait, what? That's Billy Madison. Bailey Madison.
Maybe it is Madison, Bailey Madison then. Okay.
Wait, give me your phone. Fact check.
It is Bailey Madison. Okay, it's Bailey Madison.
Bailey Madison.
Who's like, I think everyone is like, she's in literally everything.
She was.
Yeah.
She was employed.
Yes, until McKenna Grace took her spot.
Yes, that's so true. McKenna Grace and kind of Kira Shipka or whatever.
Yes.
They were kind of in the same era. I feel like
because wasn't McKenna Grace played like the younger version of Kira's whatever.
I feel like she did.
At one point.
I also feel like Kira Shipka matured into the older roles quicker than McKenna Grace did. I feel like that girl was playing a child for like...
McKenna Grace is like just now, I know, like, I mean, I think she's like 18 now though, or 19, so it's like...
she kind of still looks like a kid. She reminds me of a girl version of, oh my god, you know that one actor he's in Game of Thrones, Jojen Reed, and he like looks like a baby. He was in like Love Actually too. Do you know who I'm talking about? Oh my god, if you look him up, you know. But he has looked like a baby like forever. And he was like, I don't know. He was Jojen Reed in Game of Thrones. And then, fun fact, in Love...
Oh! What's his name? Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yes! I don't know.
Thomas Brody's sister.
And in Love Actually, he was playing a child. And Keira Knightley was also in that movie, and they were only 5 years apart. She was playing a fully grown adult, one of the love interests. That boy was playing a little child, and they were only 5 years apart.
Yeah, I think McKenna Grace is playing, as far as I just heard, I think they're doing like another Colleen Hoover movie. And she's playing like the love interest in it or something, as far as I've seen.
Bruh.
Anyway, back to Haunting Hour.
Yeah, but what if it's a damper?
Haunting Hour, it's really good because I think I feel like because it came out a little bit after Goosebumps, it's a little bit scarier.
It's definitely scarier,
yeah,
I think.
And also, it's also by R.L. Stine, so it's like, same guy, but yeah, also, I think China Anne McClain was in an episode.
Calling all the monsters.
Yes.
Queen of Halloween. Even though I think she, like, was it her who was like, I don't claim that's one or something?
I don't know.
I feel like someone was like, I'm not with that, like, Halloween negative energy.
I don't remember.
Or something. I don't know. I'm making stuff up, maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, if you haven't checked out Haunting Hour, definitely look it up.
I honestly can't remember off the top of my head any of them besides the doll one with Billy Madison.
I remember a few of them, but also because I feel like I rewatched them pretty recently. Or not all of them, but a lot of them. Creamy Cold was one of them.
Oh! Like an ice cream truck guy who's like, was that, spoiler alert, was that one where like, whoever like took over the ice cream truck was like cursed to it until they found someone else to like take it over?
Yeah. So there was that one. Scary Mary, which was a playoff of Bloody Mary.
No, I remember that.
That one freaked me
That's
out.
actually so scary. That was like, it was like in her like mirror. Oh, I mean, yeah, like her mirror, right? But it was like a hand mirror, I think.
Yeah, well, because it was like literally what it was like they had their own legend, which was Scary Mary, but literally a playoff of Bloody Mary, and they like they played the game of it, and the girl ended up, she was very, like, didn't like to look in her mirror already, didn't like to wear makeup, and then she kind of started changing where she was always looking in her mirror and then wanting to wear makeup and stuff, and then she, like, I think the brush, like, came through her mirror, and she brushed her hair in front of the mirror, and then they pulled her through, and so she was missing, her friends were like, I think it's Scary Mary, so that the guy had to go through, and you can only leave that world if a guy comes and rescues you.
What?
So, but it was really freaky, which, yeah, weird. But it was really freaky because when you're in the world, like, Scary Mary, who, like, runs it, there's other girls there who are, like, her maids, because that she's taken, and she takes their face to put on their face, hoping she'll be, like, beautiful again.
Aww.
So it's kind of sad,
the
but
things
it's
we do
also
for
like,
baby is really sad. That's probably why she wants a boy to come save.
Yeah.
Because she wants that man.
Yeah.
She needs to get over it. Sorry, Scary.
there was that one. Some good ones. I don't remember even what the name of it was called, but it was a Christmas episode. And literally their house burned down, and the kid was like, this is the best Christmas ever! And we're like, your house burned down. And it's
Your house burned down! Why? This is the best. Oh my god, I cannot remember what that one was about, but I remember that.
Yeah.
He was literally, you know, the picture, the meme of the little girl in front of the fire.
Yeah, that was him. Let me
This is the best Christmas
I gotta look up some
ever.
Haunting Hours now. Haunting Hour. Oh, there was a Haunting Hour movie which had
Emily Osment?
yeah, goth Emily Osment.
Oh,
and then
well, that was goated.
yeah, that was
goated with the sauce.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what happened in that, but I just remember Emily Osment ate every last bit of that.
And then also I remember
did she have a song in it too?
I think she did. And the guy was Jake from
State Farm?
No, from Hannah Montana. Okay, wait. Anyway, more of the Haunting Hour series. Bailey Madison was in a few of them because she was in the Lily D one, which was the doll. It was real freaky. And then she was also in this other one that I don't remember, but this is actually the start of why I don't like some of these like paintings that are around. She sees this painting, she like really loves it. She hangs it up, and then she's like, "Oh, there's a girl in the painting." And then so finally, like she's trying to get in the painting to the girl, and then she finally gets into the painting.
Why would she try and do that?
I don't know. And then basically this girl who lives in the painting lures people in so that she can feed the monster, so that the monster doesn't eat.
Did she get fed to the monster?
Yeah,
of course.
Mostly with haunting hours, there's like no good ending.
Yeah, I
so
feel like
pretty,
a lot of like Goosebumps they got out of it.
Yeah, Afraid of Clowns, pretty freaky. That was like this kid, he's like really afraid of clowns, and he basically like his parents were like
this kid. He's basically really afraid of clowns.
Yeah, well it is. And his parents were like, well, his crush invites him, I think, to a circus on his birthday, and then the clowns invite him up to the stage, and they turn him into a clown, and then he's like freaking out, and then he's like trying to take it off, and they find out basically that like his family is clowns, like, and it's something that like you are, and you can't. Like,
so you're like red nose white.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was like terrified, and I was like, you know what, I would be too.
That reminds me of the story Robert Pattinson told where he's like, I'm afraid of clowns because one time I went to the circus and I saw a clown car blow up right in front of me. They're like, oh my god, that must have been so traumatizing. And then years later, he's like, oh, I made that up. He's like, I don't know why I said that.
There was this other one. What was I just looking at? That was
family are clowns.
Yeah.
What urban legends did you hear as a kid? Because one time, and this is one of the most scarring moments of my childhood, so I'm being really vulnerable here. There was this girl in our neighborhood when we lived in Kentucky who told me that underground there's a whole society of clowns. Everyone has like evil clowns.
I think I remember you telling me.
Yeah, and everyone has like an evil clown version, and like so there's like evil clown teacher that's like underground, and she was like, and if you tell anyone about that I just said this, they're gonna come after you. So I was terrified. I was like 5 or 6.
You know what? That person deserves the copyrights to Us, the movie. That's what it is, basically.
Yeah, and mom and dad eventually had to like sit me down and force me to like tell them what was wrong because I was clearly like acting like I was just acting up and like terrified, and I was like, I can't tell you, they're gonna come after me. They're like, I can promise they're not. You have to tell us. I was like, the clowns are underground.
Oh my god. I mean, obviously, I heard Scary Mary, or not Scary Mary, Bloody Mary. I heard about what was his name? Candyman. I heard about that one. I feel like I remember hearing about more, but I don't remember what it was. Like, what stuff.
There was always the story about, like, a babysitter, and the family had, like, a clown statue or something, and then, like, the clown statue moved.
Oh.
And then, which, I don't know, maybe that was, like, from, like, the original It or something.
I saw.
But I heard that one a lot, too.
Okay.
Or, like, some one person told me that story.
Also, I want to say, I think it was this episode Pumpkinhead that it was called for Haunting Hour. Frankie Jonas was in it. Brush with Madness, if you're a Dylan Minetti fan, he was in that, I know.
Dylan. Is his last name Minetti? Like Liza Minetti? Wait.
Is that how you say it?
That's how I've been. Minette.
Maybe
it's Minetti, though.
That's how I've just been saying it, but maybe I'm wrong.
He was also, wasn't he in the, like, Goosebumps movie with, like, Jack Black or something? Did you ever watch that?
I think I did.
I feel like I watched it when I, like, had the flu one day. So I can't say if it was good or bad.
Oh, was it this one? My Imaginary Friend, was that it? Or there was one that was like pretty freaky because it had like a weird plot twist, or not weird, but it was like a good plot twist. It was like basically like he had his brother or friend or something. I think it was his friend, and then he finds out that like his friend was like imaginary the whole time.
Aww.
Yeah. But you didn't like know that until the end. Aww.
Aww. It's like Fight Club.
That's what happens in Fight Club?
Oh, yeah, spoiler alert. That's the twist. That's the twist, is that, like, Brad Pitt was, like, a figment of, like, everyone's imagination.
Okay, well.
Sorry. We watched The Ring last night.
We did. We watched The Ring. That was pretty freaky. Because I know you said you watched it before a long time ago. I haven't watched it before. I saw the new one, but this was, like, the 2002
one when it was, like, when they were, like, on a plane and then the video, like, played, like...
No.
Or it was, like, being shared on, like, cell phones or
Wait,
something.
that sounds freaky. No, I don't think so.
I never watched it, but I feel like I saw trailers for it when it was coming out. Which one have you seen?
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I barely remember it too. I just remember it had the guy from The Big Bang Theory in it.
Which one?
I don't know. It was like the new one. The newer one.
Yeah, but there's like 4 guys in The Big Bang Theory. And they all...
Oh, I thought you meant which one was I watched.
No!
I'm like, I don't know. That's why I'm telling you this. Sheldon's roommate. Leonard.
Oh.
That guy.
At first I was like, aren't they all Sheldon's roommate? I don't know.
I was thinking of something else that was... Oh my god. Twilight Zone.
A dimension of time, a dimension of space, a dimension of mind. Is that how it goes?
Something, they change it, or like it sometimes changes. The Twilight Zone is so good because I feel like it's like older Goosebumps. Because every episode's different. You don't have to watch them in order or anything. And then Ron Sterling is in there like every episode.
Is he canceled at all? Or do we like Ron Sterling?
No,
because I was gonna throw up a heart, and I was like, like, what if he did something?
That's so true. Ron, is it Sterling or Sterling? It's Sterling. Okay. Let's see.
Look up Rod Sterling canceled.
Rod Sterling canceled.
All aboard the toxic gossip train. The misinformation. I hate that I know more than like 2 words to what you were saying there. I think just because I've seen it on TikTok so many times.
Oh, he died a long time ago.
Well, I figured, but I just don't think sure he wasn't like a bad guy.
Well, he died in 1975. I don't think he
Oh, wow.
did anything
He died
bad.
a long time ago.
Yeah. He was a veteran, and he experienced stressed and traumatic memories from his time. That's really sad. Okay. Love you.
Thank you for narrating the Twilight Zone. Do you want to tell them about your favorite, the freakiest episode of the Twilight Zone, Gina?
Yeah. So this literally, I'm not scared of flying at all, but I'm scared of the liftoff of planes, literally because of this episode. There's an episode of the Twilight Zone that is like the scariest episode to me, and it is basically like this woman's in a hospital, and then she there's these sequence of events that happen when she wakes up at night, and it ends with her stepping into the morgue at the hospital, and there's this nurse there, and she says like room for one more.
Room for one more.
It's so freaky. I don't like it, and but the important parts of it is like she hears the footsteps, and then she accidentally knocks over a glass of water, and then she the morgue is room 22, and who the nurse is important too, and then but basically they find out they're because it starts really freaking her out. They find out they're that nurse doesn't work here because they because it's freaking her out so much, they had to do a lineup of all the nurses, and it wasn't any of them. And so, but basically she ends up going back because I think she had to fly to this hospital or something.
Oh.
So she has to fly back home. She's at the airport, and she hears the footsteps, and then she's and then she hears a vase break, and she's okay, that's really freaky. Whatever though, it's fine. I'm sure I'm gonna be fine. And then she looks at her flight, and her flight is number 22, which was the room the morgue was in.
I would get off. I'm that at that point.
And then she's really freaked out. But she's well, I gotta go. And so she goes to get on the plane. The plane door opens when she's going on, and the flight attendant steps out And it's the nurse. It's that nurse. And she says, room for one more. And she's like, no, that's it. I'm out of here.
I'm out.
She, like, screams, runs away. People are like, oh my god, what's wrong? What's wrong? The plane just takes off. It gets, like, a little bit up in the air and explodes.
Cool. It's like Final Destination.
Yep.
1.
And that's why I'm like, don't like the liftoff of planes anymore. But that doesn't stop me.
Millie's visiting for the weekend. I don't think we explained that.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
That's why we looked like this all weekend.
Yeah. We stayed inside. We go out at night.
We only go out at night. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but there's some really good episodes of The Twilight Zone. Do you like any?
Oh my god,
ones? I mean, that's the one I'm scared of. I have other ones I like, but
I haven't watched nearly as many as you. I think the best one is the one when, like, the world, there's, like, the apocalypse, basically, and the guy's looking, like, he has, like, really thick glasses. He can't see without his glasses, and he's, like, and he also loves to read. Those are the 2 important notes. So he's, like, wandering around. Life sucks. Life is awful. It was the apocalypse. I don't know. There's other factors. He finds a library. He's like, oh boy, golly. This is my favorite place. His glasses break. Mind you, his glasses are like this thick, so he cannot read about them.
Yeah, he was like blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, golly.
Which one did I really like? I know there was one that was like, I think this guy time traveled or something, and he was like, what day is it? And he, like, basically was, like, time traveled accidentally to the day that Lincoln was assassinated, and he was trying to stop it from happening.
Oh my gosh. I wouldn't, like, okay, I don't know. I just wouldn't mess with history like that. Like, knowing what I've seen about time travel in, like, movies.
After watching The Flash,
it's just, like, you gotta, like, what... I mean, for all we know, it could have been a better world if that never happened.
Sometimes I think, I'm like, time could have stopped for a really long time, and I would never know. Or, like, we could have, like, someone could have gone back in time, changed something, and went back, and we would never know. And sometimes I think about it too hard, and it really freaks me out, so I gotta stop thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, imagining, like, if, like, earlier this day I was someone else, but someone went back in time, messed something up, and now here I am.
It's like your memories wouldn't be altered at all. Like that's freaky.
That's freaky. Like, I do, what did I say earlier? I was like, I feel like we made a time jump. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that out loud.
Anyway, with the Twilight Zone, which episode do I like?
I really haven't, like, I haven't internalized as many of them as you have.
I know, there's like...
Because I feel like you were, like, sick one day and watched, like, every episode.
Probably. I like the one episode, there's one that's, like, these, like, I think this couple... Oh my god. The Willoughby episode. There's a Willoughby episode.
Well, yeah.
Episode. Yeah.
Well,
obviously.
yeah.
Obviously.
I don't even know what happens in that episode. For context, my family's Animal Crossing town used to be called Willoughby, which was after an episode of The Twilight Zone. I think our first ever, when I had my DS and we had Animal Crossing Wild World, my parents were like, ooh, let's name it Willoughby. So we named the town Willoughby on the air. And we've gone back and forth between Willoughby and Forks after Twilight, obviously. So something's mentally wrong with our family.
I don't know. There's so many good ones. I really like the one. There's one that's like this couple. I think they like wake up one morning and they like go out in the town. Like no one's there. They finally see a train station. They get on the train and it just takes them like in a circle. And they're like, "What's going on?" They're freaked out. Basically, at the end of the episode, we find out that this like alien like came and took them, and they're like giant aliens, and took them for their son's play set. So like, yeah, it was weird, but it was like, I mean, good. Like they always have these like twist endings. It was pretty good.
Yeah, there's always a twist. It's obviously gonna be good. Best twists besides Fight Club.
Honestly,
you know what kind of ate in the ring? spoiler alert, if you haven't seen The Ring and you want to see The Ring, spoiler alert. So, basically, she thinks, she gets the call, it's like 7 days. She has 7 days. She's trying to, like, figure out, like, the source of this videotape. It's funny because she's honestly not even really trying to save herself at first. It seems like she's just trying to, like
find out
do,
why.
like, yeah, like, where did this come from?
What's happening?
And she ends up, like, not saving, but she, like, finds the body of Samara, the girl in the videotape. The Ring girl. And she's like, okay. And she, like, survives. She, like, survives past the 7 days. And everyone else up to that point did not survive the 7 days. She was like, I did it. I solved it. The curse is broken. She gets home. Her son, who also watched the videotape, said something, like, really cryptic and weird. He's like, you helped her?
So you shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done that. Mind you, one of the creepiest kids I've seen in the movie.
He was, like, taking care of himself the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like, you know what? The mom should go. Because he's better off taking care of himself.
Self-sustainment.
Yeah. And he's, like, packing his lunch at the ripe age of, like, 7 years old.
Yeah.
And, like, getting ready for school.
He calls his mom Rachel.
Yeah.
So, mind you, at this point, she had watched the tape. Her, baby daddy had watched the tape, and her son. So her son watched it a couple days after her, but the boyfriend watched it like a day after. So she makes it past the, like, 7 days. She's like, oh my god, the curse is free. Goes home. Her son says something weird and cryptic. She's like, uh-oh, this doesn't seem good. Well, let me go check on baby daddy. So she goes to check on baby daddy. Meanwhile, we see him.
Cindy,
the TV is leaking. She crawls out. He gets got, which, like, honestly is a pretty good twist because you kind of do think she, like solved it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, she, like, the curse is broken.
She
like,
get got.
she didn't get got. Like, she broke the curse. Come to find out, she broke the curse because she made a copy of the videotape, and all Samara wants is, like, more people to see her tape so she can curse more people.
So then she makes her son, like, make a copy of it. So that her son's safe. I thought that was pretty good, even though I got a little confused by it. Cause I was
it is a little confusing, because also, like, the way he says, like, you shouldn't have helped her, but then, like, it is a little...
I got confused by that. I thought it was really, I mean, I didn't, unless I just missed something, I didn't know the mom was the one that killed her. When they did the flashback of what happened, I didn't know the mom was the one that killed her until they showed it.
I don't think we knew that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we knew if she was, like, even dead or alive. Like, we just knew that there was the daughter and that the daughter was freaky.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, she says that she just wants her voice to be heard, but I'm like, what if the TV started crackling right now and started leaking? But she was also like, no, I want to hurt people. Girl.
Yeah.
Not my child.
I think, I'm trying to think of, like, my favorite, like, twist endings. I think a really good, like, twist ending is Saw, especially Saw 2. But the thing is, for me,
I heard Saw 2 has a good twist.
It does. I think a lot of people really, really like Saw 2, their twist ending.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what, because I think Henry watched it before I did, so I knew what the twist ending was, so it's still a good twist. But, like, I wasn't like, oh my god, like, watching because I knew what happened. But the second one, real good. And there's pretty much a twist ending, I think, in, like, all of them.
You're a big Saw girl.
Yeah.
Favorite Saw?
5, I think.
What happens on 5? Is that when he makes a doll of his son?
No, that's 4.
I haven't seen
like,
any of them.
A lot of flashbacks.
Side note, we're gonna have to do a whole episode where she tries to explain Saw to me because I haven't seen any of them. I know a lot of it from, like, the cold strip. Like, I know everything that happens in the first one.
Yeah.
Saw because he saws off his leg.
Yeah.
And then John Kramer's, like, a body in the middle of the room, but he turns out to be oh my god, spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
The movie came out in, like, 2
people, like, who like really love the Saw movies, they like ship Adam and Lawrence together, and who are like the two guys that, if you haven't watched the movies, they're the two guys that are stuck in the bathroom together. And Lionsgate like made an edit of them together, and it's like really funny.
It's
I
kind
think
of
I
awesome.
sent it to you probably.
Adam and Lawrence, or try to remember their names. Stu and Billy Loomis in Scream.
Oh. I gotta say, Adam and Lawrence.
I
think
know,
they're so,
I know,
like,
you
much
have
more
to.
intimate. Because literally, there's like a scene like when he cuts off after Lawrence cuts off his leg. Spoiler. He like literally goes up to him. He's like, I'm gonna get us out of here. He's like, you just met this guy. But like literally, Lionsgate is so funny. They made like the edit they made was like, I think it was them that made this edit. That because I know they made an edit, but I also know I've seen like other ones too.
Yeah.
Like.
Gotta search up that AO3 tag.
Yeah. Because there's a part in the movie where they find like a trash bag in the bathroom, and it has, or no, sorry. That does happen, but Lawrence like has his wallet, and he pulls it out to show Adam like a picture of like his wife and his kids, or his wife and his daughter, and I don't remember exactly. I haven't seen it in a while now. But it was something like that happens, and then Adam's like, "Oh, your wife?" And then so it's like they edit it like that. And then also there's a part they're like when in the recording, and Jigsaw's like, "Follow your heart," and they like play it, and it's like,
"Follow your heart,
dude."
Jigsaw.
I'm sorry. I gotta show you this now.
Jigsaw also freaky. Obviously, but like,
can I
really?
just bring this up real quick? This is, No, I brought this up in one of my classes.
I'm scared about what you're gonna say, to be honest.
No, it's nothing bad. Wait, I brought this. I even didn't know if I told you this, but I may have before. I don't know, but I brought it up in one of my classes like 2 years ago in like a class discussion. I saw this YouTube video. I don't remember who it was, but they were going through like very in depth of like all the Saw movies, and they were comparing John Kramer to Light Yagami, because they were saying like how they both very much have like a god complex.
Yes.
Because John Kramer was also very much like, he was like, I'm putting the bad people in these traps. That's why but it's okay for me to do that. It's okay for me to like essentially put people in a life or death situation because I'm doing that for the bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah, which kind of like towards the end of his life, because in the whole lore, he had cancer like really, really bad, and like ended up dying, like almost dying from it, but then died from something else, but anyway, he like was kind of like, you know, doing the right thing of putting like the bad people in, like not the right thing.
Well,
but
it's like Dexter. It's like, well, I think he's like
Yes.
a little bit more evil than probably a lot of it more evil than Dexter. But Dexter's like, well, if I'm gonna do this,
yeah, and that's what it started like with him. But I think when he started to kind of, because he had like a really bad brain tumor, so I think that also
so that was
started,
pressing on the frontal lobe, just like
and
not working.
like it kind of like really deteriorated like how he did things. But then in a lot of, you only see his traps in like the first like 3-ish movies.
So the rest of them are other people's traps.
Are other people, and people are like, he's only putting like these other people in the traps. I'm like, no, that was literally like the other guy. That was like Mark Hoffman, like, or like who like was weird.
Is Mark
I didn't
Hoffman
like
Luke
him.
from?
No, that was Strong.
Oh, okay.
And and Amanda, who also died in the third movie, she was also very like, she had like a god complex too, but in a worse way, where she was like, I'm gonna rig the traps, so even if you get out, you don't get out. It won't work.
Why was she making traps? Because she was in a trap. Do you want to talk about this on the solid day? Because there's so much more I could go into.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Okay.
I mean, like, Amanda just seems kind of like a baddie, so I'm like, why evil?
She does, but she essentially, I think, ended up seeing John Kramer as like a father figure. because she was like real messed up on drugs.
Aww.
And then she was like, he saved me. And so then because he started, like his life started kind of deteriorating, she would do this stuff for him then. Yeah.
Speaking of practical effects, you know what I love? How when Saw, I think it was Saw, whenever they had the needle thing, how they like use like real syringes and they like took out like they like had to like take out the needles and put in like fake ones or something. Like they spent like hours and hours and hours making them like to be able to fill up the thing and with also, needles so it looked like that's awesome. That's what movies need to be doing.
Literally. And like also with that funny thing, they were gonna be like, or I think when they asked people to like, or asked the like crew or whoever to get that, they thought they were envisioning like the people who were getting it and stuff, envisioning like a few needles for like a bowl, and they're like, no, we want like a pit.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in a pit. Me picking some John Kramer putting me in her first bear trap. Like, I'm finna be in the pit. Like, I got pit seeds. And I was like, no, I'm gonna be in the pit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But man, those movies are so good. And also, the later ones, obviously like a lot of weirder stuff started happening and stuff. But there was supposed to be an 11th movie. I think it got canceled, but then I think they're doing it again. But it's gonna be the 2 original guys who did the original ones.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I heard the most recent one was really good, too.
It was pretty good.
Because they had, like, people were saying it was, like, sad John Kramer backstory.
Yeah. It was pretty sad.
Is that the one when they had him in a backwards hat? Like, hello, kids.
That was
do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He's supposed to be, like, what, like 40 years old, and he's, like, 80.
Love that. I love that.
I love him. He's awesome.
He seems great.
Yeah.
That's a great guy. Speaking of bad younger people and bad guys, Dexter.
Put him in a wig.
Yeah, just imagine him going into hair and makeup. They're like, he's like, oh, I wonder who's going to play young me. And they're like, you.
What do you mean?
Why do you think we're putting the wig on? He's like, I thought I was looking beautiful today. This is all headcanon.
Have you seen the, like, Dexter prequel?
No.
Okay, I've seen, like, bits and pieces of it because Mom and Dad watched it.
Yeah. They'd be watching everything.
And, true. The casting for that, really good. Like, really, really good.
Okay.
Like, which they honestly should have gotten that guy to play Dexter and flashbacks, but
oh my god, did you watch all of Dexter?
No.
How far did you get?
Well, I know I watched the entirety of season 1 to 3.
Okay.
And then I started watching after that, and I just kind of like lost it, and then I watched like bits and pieces of the rest of it. So I know a lot of what happens and stuff. I just like didn't watch all like the entire thing.
Do you know who was like the Trinity killer?
Yeah.
Do you know who he gets?
Wait, what?
Who he like?
Oh yeah, I watched like because that was season 3, right?
I thought it was season 4.
Maybe I watched up until season 4 because the wife Rita.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I was like I don't want to spoil this.
Yeah.
So Sam, shout out Sam. My friend Sam and I were watching Dexter in college, and similar thing where like I think we watched like the first 3 seasons or like 3.5, and we just kind of like fell out. We weren't watching it as much. And then one day we were like trying to find something to watch. We used to be roommates, and I missed that. And she was like, oh, should we put on like Dexter? And I was like, yeah, why not? And it was the episode when Rita died. We were like, I can't believe that we stopped because we hadn't watched it in like maybe months or something.
Oh,
we were like, I can't believe we stopped watching right before this episode. And we were so in shock. Like, we were not expecting that from like, I don't know. Like, we weren't expecting like a main character death. So we were just like,
Because it's like you think, oh, he got him, it's all done with, and then he goes home, and it's like...
And then we were, like, up all night, and we're like... That got us really bad. Oh, my God. So, to finish up, Melly, give me, like... We'll do, like, letterbox. Like,
Okay.
hey, what are your top 4 horror movies of all time?
My top 4 favorite horror movies of all time. I think Sinister is one of them. I really liked that one.
It's so scary.
Saw has to be one of them because it's a classic for me. Oh my God. No, I can't think of anything.
You like things?
I know, I can't think of anything now. I can't think. You go. We'll come back to me.
Okay. Scream.
Okay.
That's like maybe my favorite
Okay.
OAT of all time. It's just so funny.
That's true.
And like he's just so goofy. Carrie.
I don't like Carrie. It makes me sad.
Yeah, but like it's like that's
I like it, but it's just like I don't like it because it makes me sad.
That's why I like it, because like I just like I don't like relate to her in the same way, but I relate to like her outcastness.
Yeah.
Like I'm like I felt that, I've been there, you know.
Yeah.
And I like how she gets revenge.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's good for her.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me look at my letterbox.
It's good for. To clarify, it makes me sad how they treat her, not like how she gets revenge. In case anyone was thinking otherwise. Yeah, I need to like. Why can't I think of anything? I mean, I
like,
always watch horror movies, and they're
yeah.
kind of the only movies I watch, so I think they're just kind of blending in my head. I always like really scary. Oh, I liked Smile 2 a lot.
That was pretty good. That was a good movie.
My friend and I saw that in theaters together. We got jump scared pretty bad for Smile 2. Smile 1 was also good, but I think I really liked Smile 2 a lot better. This is just a theory while we're like thinking about it. I thought this about the first Smile movie, and then I'm hoping that it actually is something, and I think they should make it as like a prequel or something for them. But I feel like because as they've seen, like only people, at least that I've noticed, only people that have been affected by the Smile like parasite or whatever, like the only people that. When the people that have gotten it have seen someone die previous to them actually getting the curse. Like one of the whole things of like the first one with the girl, like she saw her mom die when she was a kid. And then they mentioned how like the guy before who got that, like he saw like his brother die. And then like in the second one, the main girl, she saw her boyfriend die.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm like, at first, when I saw the first movie, I thought that had to do something with it.
Oh, that's
but then
so
they didn't.
Interesting.
Unless I just missed something, but they didn't, like,
I don't
really
think they
say
did
anything about it.
Not totally horror, but, like, in a side playing field, Rear Window is one of my favorite movies. Love, like, which, I guess it's, like, technically, like, I feel like it's technically, like, a thriller. But, like, Hitchcock is, like, horror, whatever. It's, like, not scary, but I love Grace Kelly, too. Eyes Without a Face.
Terrifier. How did I forget Terrifier?
I don't know how you
That's
forgot
one of my
Terrifier.
favorite movies. One of my favorite franchises. Also with Saw, because I love gore, and that's, like, Terrifier 2, I think, is my favorite out of the 3 that are out now. Anyway, sorry.
My pretentious movie pick is Eyes Without a Face. I loved that movie. I need to rewatch it. I have only seen that one once, but maybe this Halloween season it's worth a rewatch. Love that movie. I think it's so good. It's like spook. Oh, yeah, that's a good movie. very passionate about that one. Let me see. I'm trying to find other ones. Melly and I saw Midsommar together.
Yes,
that was
good.
so fun. That was like such a fun like sister like
I really liked that one.
movie theater trip.
Oh, I really like Jordan Peele movies.
I literally was just looking at. I just saw Nope on there. I was gonna say like
Get Out and Us were pretty freaky. That I really
have you seen
liked.
Nope?
Yeah.
Oh, I love all
good.
of them.
Have you seen the new one, or was it him? Is that his?
It's not his. He produced it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the way they like have been marketing it is like a film, like a Jordan Peele produced film. But yes, I don't know. I'm like fingers crossed. I guess I'm fingers crossed for like a new Jordan Peele movie soon, because I think Get Out is probably like one of the best horror movies of all time.
It's so good because it's like the hypnotism thing is just like crazy, and then also finding out that like, because I also rewatched it recently, that like the grandparents,
oh my god,
their brains are in the people that they have, like they're
it's
like
so
servants or whatever.
Evil. It's so insane. Allison Williams, you are terrifying in this. I'm speaking directly to you. I know you know that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the camcorder died.
We were yapping a little too long.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope we get to do another one in person again, because this is really fun. I also know that the audio is probably going to be like not great.
Weird.
Bear with us. If we get popular, I'll buy better like supplies. But for now,
and if you want to hear more of like specific things that we talked about,
let us know. We need to get better on our filming grind. We were gonna do weapons, and then Melly never saw
I
it.
need to just get better at like seeing things.
Yeah.
And, like.
But also, I'm, like I said, fully employed now again.
Me too.
So.
I'm fully employed now too.
Oh, yeah, we are both employed. So we're booked and busy, but I do want to keep doing this. So we will be back. Thank you all so much for watching.